Chapter 8, Working with Text. So let's start with a simple string concatenation example. What is string concatenation? String concatenation is adding two strings together. So we use a ampersand sign to do that, and it's very easy. I'll just show you. So in this case, we need to create a name column by adding this first name column with the surname column. To do that, we first put the first column and then use an ampersand sign, use the other column entry. In this way, we add two strings together. But as you can see, the name here is appearing joined together. There is no gap. Ideally, it should look something like a gap should be in between the first name and the surname. How we can add that is we add a gap in between and then again put an ampersand. So what we're doing here is we are adding three strings together. First one is M3, then an ampersand, then a space, then ampersand, and then N3. So when we add these three strings together, we get a name field which looks something like this, the gap in between, which is what we want. Now let's learn another interesting feature, which is text to column. So over here, we have in this G column the area manager name, and we want to split it like this so that we have first name and surname in separate columns. So this can be easily achieved by using text to column feature of Excel, and text to column is located under the data tab over here. So let's quickly do it. So how we do it is first copy this cell, this column right over here, and then we go to data, text to column, and then Excel asks us how do you want to delimit it. Now what is a delimiter? Delimiter is the character based on which you want to split. So over here, like in this name, there is a gap in between which is a space. So we want to split it based on a space. There might be other options also. For instance, a name might be written like this. Over here, we have an underscore in between. So in which case, we would want to use an underscore as a delimiter. In short, a delimiter is something based on which we want to split the string. So coming back to our text to columns, delimited, and then we press next. Also note that if you use a fixed width, then the splitting is based on the length of the string rather than delimiter. Once you click next, there are the options by which Excel asked how you want to delimit it. So we want to use a space, so we click on space, and then we get a preview how the split is going to look. So if all looks okay, we click next, and then we click finish. So you see the strings got split. Also note that the header also got split. So a better approach would be to just select the entries and exclude the header if you just want to split the entries, and more depends on how you plan your sheet. Also note that when you split it this way, the data that was split is gone. So if I undo the things, this was the column which we originally had. Once we split it, this column I, which has the complete name, once you split it, it's gone. So a good idea is always to create a copy of the column which you want to split using text to column, and then use that copy to split. So now you can place these columns, change the headings, and do a select format. and you're good to go.